Excuse me, but are you sure you have the right address? The voice of the maitre d', Philippe Rousseau, cuts like broken crystal. Forced French accent, genuine disdain. Marcus and Alana Williams stop at the entrance of Le Jardin Étoilé, Manhattan's most exclusive restaurant. 3 Michelin stars, 6-month waiting list. Alana wears a simple but elegant black dress. Marcus a navy blazer without designer labels. Both impeccable, both black. And for Philippe, that's all that matters. "We have a reservation," Marcus responds with practiced calm. "Williams, 8 p.m. Philippe doesn't even look at the tablet. "Williams." He drags the name as if it were impossible. "Are you certain?" "Absolutely," Elena maintains her smile. She learned early, anger only makes things worse. "Let me verify." Philippe finally looks at the tablet. His eyes widen slightly. "Oh, Williams. Table for 2. The surprise in his voice is insult enough. "Yes," Marcus confirms. "May we enter?" Philippe doesn't move. He examines the couple again. The blazer without designer labels, the dress that's clearly not haute couture, the purse that's definitely not Hermès. "There's a problem," he announces. "Our dress code is very specific." "And what exactly is the problem with our attire?" Elena asks, already knowing the answer. "Well," Philippe gestures vaguely, "Le Jardin Étoilé has certain standards. Our clients expect an, how shall I say, exclusive atmosphere." "Exclusive," Marcus repeats. Interesting choice of words. Other clients begin arriving. A middle-aged couple stops behind them. The woman, dripping in jewelry, whispers audibly, "Philippe, is there a problem?" "I'm handling it, Mrs. Kensington," the maitre d' assures. Mrs. Kensington examines Marcus and Elena as if they were stains on the Persian rug. "Oh," she says, understanding. "They must be lost. There's an Olive Garden 2 blocks down." Contained laughter echoes in the foyer. Elena feels her nails digging into her palm. "No, we're not lost," Elena responds with dignity. "We have a reservation." "A reservation," Mr. Kensington joins his wife. "Philippe, since when do we accept Groupon?" More laughter, crueler this time. "We don't use Groupon," Marcus clarifies. "We pay like everyone here." "Of course you do," Mrs. Kensington says with false sympathy. "Saved up all year for a special night. How touching." Philippe seizes the support. "Perhaps you'd be better off trying another establishment, one more suited to your profile." "Our profile?" Elena questions. "You know," Philippe lowers his voice conspiratorially. "There's a cheesecake factory nearby. Excellent value." "We're not going anywhere," Marcus declares. "We have a confirmed and paid reservation." "Paid?" Philippe laughs. "How?" Marcus takes out his phone, shows the confirmation. "See? Confirmed reservation. Table 7, $500 per person deposit paid." Philippe barely glances. "Must be some system error. It happens sometimes. I'll refund you, of course." "We don't want a refund," Elena says firmly. "We want our table." "Madame," Philippe sighs theatrically, "I'll be frank. Our clients pay $2,000 per person, without wine. Are you sure you wouldn't prefer to avoid embarrassment?" "The only embarrassment here," Marcus responds, "is your behavior." Philippe's voice hardens. "Don't force me to call security." "To do what?" Elena challenges. "Drag us out for being black?" The foyer falls silent. The word has been spoken. "No one mentioned color," Philippe hurries. "It's about suitability, standards, tradition." "A tradition of blocking black people?" Marcus questions. More clients gather. Some film discreetly. Others comment, "How absurd, forcing their way where they're not welcome. They should have common sense." Philippe is being quite polite. Elena feels tears of rage forming. Not here. She won't give them that satisfaction. "What's the problem here?" Auguste Cavalier, the manager, emerges from the restaurant. Impeccable Italian suit, watch that costs more than a car. Mr. Cavalier, Philippe hurries. These people insist they have a reservation. And we do. Marcus shows his phone again. Cavalier looks, frowns. Williams, how did you make this reservation? Through the website, like everyone, Elena responds. Impossible. Our waiting list has 200 names. You can't simply... Simply what? Marcus interrupts. Make a reservation like anyone else? That's not how it works, Cavalier explains condescendingly. Le Jardin Étoilé is a curated experience. Our clients are selected. And we didn't pass selection, Elena asks. Look, I'll be honest. A meal here costs a month's minimum wage. I don't want you to be embarrassed when the check arrives. Assuming we can't pay, Marcus observes. Assuming there are more appropriate places for you, Cavalier corrects. It's not prejudice, it's common sense. You know what I'm going to do.
Elena takes out her phone. I'm going to film this. Show how Le Jardin Étoilé treats black customers. We don't allow filming, Felipe advances. Don't touch me, Elena backs away. No one's touching anyone, a new voice cuts in. Chef Bernard Oliver emerges from the kitchen. The celebrity chef, the man who transformed Le Jardin Étoilé into a gastronomic temple. Chef, Cavalier hurries, a small misunderstanding. Bernard examines the scene. The black couple surrounded, rich clients watching as if it were theater, his staff in attack position. What's the problem? He asks Elena directly. We made a reservation, paid a deposit. We're being blocked for being black. No one's being blocked for color, Bernard responds calmly, but Le Jardin Étoilé has standards. It's not for everyone. And we're... everyone? Marcus questions. You're... Bernard searches for words. Inexperienced. Our menu has 15 courses, paired wines, protocols. It's not a regular dinner. Assuming our ignorance now, Elena laughs bitterly. Assuming reality, Bernard says bluntly. Look around. Do you see anyone like you? The silence that follows is deafening. No, Marcus finally responds. And now I understand why. I'll make this easy, Bernard announces. I'll triple your deposit. $3,000 to leave now, no scandal. You're paying us to leave? Ellen is incredulous. I'm offering a sensible solution, Bernard corrects. Better than public humiliation when you don't know which fork to use. Laughter echoes from the watching clients. Take the money, Mrs. Kensington advises. That's a month of dinners. Or decent clothes, someone adds. Elena trembles with rage. Marcus embraces her. Let's go, he whispers. It's not worth it. No, Elena breaks free. Not anymore. She faces Bernard. You know what's ironic? You think you're superior, refined, but you're just racists with French sauce. How dare you? Felipe advances again. Felipe, Marcus stops him with a look. I wouldn't do that. Are you threatening me? The maitre d' asks. No, Marcus smiles for the first time. I'm warning you. Bernard laughs. Warning about what? Going to sue us? With what money? We're not suing, Elena says calmly. We're going to do something much worse. Worse? Cavalier mocks. What can you do? Elena and Marcus look at each other. A silent understanding passes between them. You'll find out, Elena says simply. In exactly, she looks at her watch, 37 minutes. You can wait the 37 minutes on the street, Bernard orders. Security. Two enormous men approach. That's fine, Marcus says calmly. But first, Chef Bernard, a question. Make it quick. How many Michelin stars is your dignity worth? Bernard freezes. What did you say? I asked, Marcus repeats. How many stars is discriminating against customers worth? 1, 2, all 3. Get out. Now, Bernard growls. Elena takes a small notebook from her pocket, starts writing. What are you doing? Felipe asks nervously. Just taking notes. 9:15 p.m., Chef Bernard Oliver personally refuses service to black couple, offers bribe to leave. Stop that. Cavalier tries to grab the notebook. Marcus blocks him. I wouldn't touch that. Why? Cavalier challenges. What are you going to do? Post on Facebook? Nobody believes people like you against Le Jardin Étoilé. Elena continues writing. 9:16 p.m. Manager Auguste Cavalier attempts to forcibly take notes. Client Kensington laughs in the background. This is ridiculous, Mrs. Kensington shouts. Call the police. Excellent idea, Elena agrees. Please do. I'd love an official police report. Bernard looks at his watch. 9:20 p.m. Still 32 minutes until whatever they've planned. You know, he says, trying a new approach, how about this? Come another day. As my personal guests, I'll make a special menu. Another day, Marcus repeats. When there are no witnesses? When you're prepared, Bernard corrects. Prepared, Elena notes. Chef suggests black people need special preparation to dine. Stop twisting my words. I'm quoting literally. One of the security guards whispers to Cavalier, Sir, more people are filming. I saw at least 3 phones. Cavalier pales. Dear clients, please respect the establishment's privacy. Privacy to discriminate? A young woman cuts in. Everyone turns. A young white woman, college age, phone in hand. I'm live streaming, she informs. 50K watching. Hashtag racism at Le Jardin is already trending. Turn that off, Felipe demands. Freedom of speech, the young woman responds. Learn about it in France? 9:35 p.m. 17 minutes left. Bernard is sweating. What do they know? What have they planned? Last chance, he tries. $10,000 each, cash. Leave now and delete everything. Shocked murmurs. That's more than many make in months. 10,000, Elena repeats. From 500 to 10,000. The price of their desperation rose quickly. I'm not desperate, Bernard lies. No, Marcus points to the windows. Then why are your VIP clients leaving? It's true. Tables near the windows are being abandoned. Nobody wants to be filmed at a racist restaurant. You're destroying my restaurant, Bernard explodes. No, Elena corrects. You destroyed it. We're just documenting. 9:45 p.m. 7 minutes left. Philippe is on the phone, frantic. Yes, sir. Yes, it's happening now. No, they didn't accept. Yes, we tried everything. He hangs up. White as paper. What is it? Cavalier asks. That was headquarters. They're watching everything online. They want to know why Michelin inspectors are being blocked at the door. The silence is absolute. What? Bernard whispers. Elena raises the notebook. On the cover, discreet but official, the Michelin Guide logo. Pleasure to meet you, she says calmly. Elena Williams, Chief Inspector for Michelin Guide North America. Marcus opens his wallet, shows identification. Marcus Williams, Senior Inspector. Specialty, Service and Hospitality Analysis. The floor seems to disappear beneath Bernard's feet. No, Bernard stammers. You can't be. Why? Elena asks sweetly. Because we're black? Michelin inspectors don't dress like that, Philippe tries desperately. No. Marcus laughs. You think we arrive in tuxedos with Michelin inspector signs? Anonymity is essential. Or was. Was? Cavalier doesn't understand. You blew our cover, Elena explains, forced us to reveal ourselves. Congratulations. You're the first restaurant in 120 years of Michelin Guide to accomplish that. Bernard collapses into a chair. The stars. Oh, yes. Elena opens the notebook. The stars. Let's see. Racial discrimination. -3 stars. Oh, look at that. You only have 3. What a shame. No! Bernard screams. Please! It's my life! My dream! And how many dreams have you destroyed? Marcus asks. How many black customers were humiliated before us? We can change, Cavalier pleads. Now you want to change? Elena laughs. After offering $10,000 to make us disappear? It was a misunderstanding, Philippe tries. A misunderstanding recorded by 50,000 people. The young woman reminds them, still filming, 9:52 p.m. The deadline arrives. Bernard's phone rings. Hands shaking, he answers. Hello? Yes? Yes, it's happening now. No, they didn't accept. Yes, we tried everything. He hangs up. White as paper. What is it? Cavalier asks. That was headquarters. They're watching everything online.
They want to know why Michelin inspectors are being blocked at the door. The silence is absolute.
What?
Bernard whispers. Alana raises the notebook. On the cover, discreet but official, the Michelin Guide logo. "Pleasure to meet you," she says calmly. "Alana Williams, Chief Inspector for Michelin Guide North America." Marcus opens his wallet, shows identification. Marcus Williams, Senior Inspector. Specialty, Service and Hospitality Analysis. The floor seems to disappear beneath Bernard's feet. "No," Bernard stammers. "You can't be—" "Why?" Alana asks sweetly. "Because we're black? Michelin inspectors don't dress like that." Philippe tries desperately. "No," Marcus laughs. "You think we arrive in tuxedos with Michelin inspector signs? Anonymity is essential." Or was? Cavalier doesn't understand. "You blew our cover," Alana explains. "Forced us to reveal ourselves. Congratulations. You're the first restaurant in 120 years of Michelin Guide to accomplish that." Bernard collapses into a chair. The stars. "Oh, yes." Alana opens the notebook. "The stars. Let's see. Racial discrimination. -3 stars. Oh, look at that. You only have 3. What a shame." "No!" Bernard screams. "Please, it's my life, my dream." "And how many dreams have you destroyed?" Marcus asks. "How many black customers were humiliated before us?" "We can change," Cavalier pleads. "Now you want to change?" Alana laughs, "after offering $10,000 to make us disappear?" "It was a misunderstanding," Philippe tries. "A misunderstanding recorded by 50,000 people," the young woman reminds them, still filming. 9:52 p.m. The deadline arrives. Bernard's phone rings. Hands shaking, he answers.
Hello?
"Yes. Yes, sir, I understand. But—" "Yes, sir." Immediately, he hangs up, tears in his eyes. "That was the owner. I'm fired. We all are." "What?" Philippe screams. The video went viral worldwide. Celebrities canceling reservations, sponsors pulling support. It's over. Alana closes the notebook. The official report will be sent tomorrow, but I can tell you, besides losing the stars, Le Jardin Étoilé will be removed from the guide. Permanently. "Permanently?" Cavalier cries. "Can't we appeal?" "You can," Marcus concedes. "In 10 years, if you prove real change." Good luck. The remaining clients watch in shock. Mrs. Kensington tries to sneak away. "Madam," Alana calls her, "you who suggested Olive Garden? Isn't your husband the owner of the Kensington gourmet chain?" Yes," she stutters. "Interesting. I'm curious about your chain's service standards. I think I'll make some visits." Mrs. Kensington nearly faints. "You know what's really saddest?" Alana addresses everyone. "We came to dine, to celebrate our wedding anniversary. 25 years. We wanted to experience the famous Le Jardin Étoilé, see if it deserved the stars, give our fair assessment. But you decided our color was assessment enough, that black people couldn't appreciate hot cuisine, that we were imposters. And now," Marcus concludes, "you've discovered the only imposters here were you, pretending excellence while practicing the mediocrity of prejudice." Bernard, Philippe, and Cavalier are destroyed. "What can we do?" Bernard pleads. "Anything. Learn. But not from us. From the next ones. If there are any." Marcus and Alana walk towards the exit. The crowd parts like the Red Sea. "Wait!" Bernard runs after them. "Please, let me cook for you. Prove my worth." "Your worth?" Alana stops. "You just discovered that worth isn't proven with sauces. It's proven with character." 20 years. Bernard sobs. 20 years building this, and you destroyed it in 20 minutes, Marcus observes. At the door, Alana turns one last time. "You know what's really ironic? If you'd welcomed us, you would have earned a 4th star. We were considering it. The menu really is exceptional. Too bad the chef isn't." They leave. Behind them, New York's most exclusive restaurant crumbles. Clients demand cancellations. Staff remove aprons. Suppliers call canceling contracts. In 1 hour, a gastronomic empire turned to dust. Why? Because they thought excellence had a color. Morning, news in every paper. Le Jardin Étoilé loses all Michelin stars.
All Michelin stars after racial scandal. Celebrity chef fired for discrimination. Inspector couple reveals racism at elite restaurant. Marcus and Elena have coffee at home. Simple, delicious, honest. Think we were too harsh? Elena asks. No, Marcus responds. How many black couples were humiliated before us? How many gave up on places out of fear of this? True, she agrees. But it's sad. Bernard is talented. Talent without humanity is waste, Marcus philosophizes. The phone rings. Elena answers. Hello? Yes, this is she. What? Are you sure? I understand. Thank you. She hangs up, smiles. That was Michelin. They want us to lead a new program, anti-discrimination training for all guide restaurants. Really? And more. Bernard volunteered to be the first student. Says he wants to learn. For real. Marcus ponders. Does everyone deserve a second chance? Not everyone, Elena responds, but those who recognize their mistakes, maybe. 6 months later. Le Jardin Étoilé reopened. New name, Flavors Without Borders. New team, new philosophy. Bernard, now sous chef, works under a black female chef, learning humility along with sauces. Philippe became a waiter, discovered serving is nobler than judging. Cavalier never worked in restaurants again, became an Uber driver. Says he learned more about people in 6 months driving than in 20 years managing. Marcus and Elena continue their work, visiting restaurants, evaluating not just food, but humanity, because they learned stars on plates mean nothing without light in hearts. That fateful night, many learned that prejudice has no dress code, that excellence has no color, that humility is the rarest spice, that justice sometimes comes disguised. And you? How many Le Jardin Étoilés exist in your life? How many times have you judged by appearance? How many opportunities or even friendships have you seen people lose to prejudgment? Think about it. Next time you see someone out of place, ask yourself, out of place or out of your prejudice? The answer can change more than a night. It can change a life. Many lives, including yours. 1 year later, Marcus and Elena receive a letter. It's from a young black woman. Because of you, yesterday I entered the most expensive restaurant in the city. I was welcomed with smiles, treated like a queen. The waiter said, after the Le Jardin case, we learned. Welcome. Thank you for opening doors I thought would always be closed. With love, a girl who now knows excellence has no color. Elena cries. Marcus embraces her. Was it worth it? He asks. Every second, she responds. Every tear. Every humiliation. Because real change isn't measured in lost stars. It's measured in gained smiles, in open doors, in possible dreams, in transformed worlds, one plate at a time.